Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future, answering the question, what do you need to know right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self to ultimately create the life that you desire and deserve? As I do in all of my readings, I've pulled the overall energy and clarified those messages, as well as the overall theme for the reading, which we'll jump into in just a second. But I still have the tarot deck I'll be using, the clarification deck, and the advice deck that I'll be using to close out the reading in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. Last thing, please remember that these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So do please remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation, and leave what does not. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. All right, Sagittarius, in your recent past, you have worked through your fears with the Five of Pentacles. So this past energy is an energy of loss, an energy of lack, an energy of struggle. And naturally, as it would for any person, I feel like that brought up a lot of fear for you. Fear of, am I going to be okay? Am I ever going to have what I need? Am I ever going to get to where I want to go? And I feel like that fear has kind of carried you has kind of like been with you even into your current energy, because you have the Nine of Swords with the win-win outcome as forecast. So there's a lot of anxiety about a certain situation. It could be a relationship, it could be your financial situation, it could be a career. I'm not quite sure, but there's a lot of anxiety surrounding it. And you have this almost seemingly like confirmation card from the universe that's saying like, everything's going to be okay. Even if things don't go exactly as you expect, like a win-win outcome is forecast. Like you will get what it is that you deserve. You will get what it is that you need. But of course, it's hard to believe that's the case when your circumstances are saying otherwise. So I certainly don't blame you for this Nine of Swords, but in your immediate future, you have believe in the impossible with the Fool card. So this is very much like, it's almost like a new beginning that feels too good to be true in a way. And that sounds, even saying that sounds like you're probably like, oh, well, that sounds too good to be true. But I feel like that's what this is about. The overall theme of the reading is make a wish. The universe is saying, ask for what you want. Ask for what it is that you're looking for in your life, and stop looking at it as too good to be true. Because sometimes when we believe that, certain situations, finding the love that we deserve, having the financial abundance that we deserve, being happy, being at peace, sometimes when we're so used to the opposite experience, we start to believe that having those things is too good to be true. And then that belief of them being too good to be true, that belief of them being impossible, is going to be directly reflected into your reality, because our reality is a reflection of what it is that we believe. So I don't know, it's almost like the universe is saying you're due for a new beginning, but for some reason you believe it's too good to be true. But the universe is saying, don't believe it's too good to be true, and trust that everything is working out. But again, none of that is easy to do, okay? So I'm not saying just do it, it's easy, okay? But let's jump on in here, Sagittarius. You've worked through your fears with the Five of Pentacles. This is for Sagittarius's recent past. Fear, the Moon, and the Nine of Swords, stress, fear, anxiety. Oof. I mean, yeah, I kind of gathered that. But I feel like this has been an energy that you've been in. Stress, fear, anxiety. I'm never going to get where I want to go. I'm never going to have what it is that I desire. I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find peace. I'm never going to find abundance. Like, these things are just, they're not possible for me. It's been in a whole lifetime and I haven't experienced them. Therefore, it must just not be possible for me. That's kind of what this energy to me is saying. I mean, I certainly get that, and I certainly understand what that experience is like. We tend to believe in alignment with what we have experienced. So when all you've experienced, especially like if it's been recently, is like loss and struggle and lack and just in general, kind of the negative aspects of being a human being, and you experience that for long enough, of course you're going to believe that's all that's possible for you, because that's what your experiences have taught you is all that's possible for you. But your experiences are not a reflection of what is possible, okay? Your experiences are a reflection of what you believe is possible. Your life is a direct reflection of your beliefs. Now, I'm not saying it's your fault you're struggling, okay? This is not me blaming you. This is not me saying you're doing anything wrong. Again, we tend to believe in alignment with what we've experienced, and our trauma, the situations that we've been through that have placed those beliefs into our belief system, such as you can't have better, you're not deserving, you're not capable, nothing ever works out for you. Those beliefs are a reflection of your trauma, and your trauma is not your fault. Okay, the things that you've been through and the beliefs that you've acquired because of those experiences are not your fault. However, you have the power to change and to adjust the way that you perceive your reality in order to create a different one. And I feel like that's a lot about what this is about, but I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's get more here, Sagittarius, for this past energy. What was Sagittarius dealing with in their recent past? Four of Swords in reverse. Drained. Drained emotionally, physically, spiritually, just drained. And I feel like that's a result of this Five of Pentacles that you've been in, possibly for a while, or were in for a while. Although I still feel like you're kind of in it, or coming out of it. I don't know. That's their current energy. We're focusing on your past. I keep getting ahead of myself in this reading, which could be a sign within itself, but we'll see. So Four of Swords in reverse, just drained. This energy of just being drained. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically drained. And I think that a lot of that is very understandable. You know, when you're in struggle and lack, and like, especially if it's like financial and your safety is being put into question, like that's exhausting. It is mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausting. So it makes plenty of sense, you know, why you are in this energy, but I feel like you're coming out of it. But that to you, even hearing that, I feel like makes you go, oh no, that's too good to be true. Which is part of the problem. Okay, what else does Sagittarius need to know about this past energy? The Devil, the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you do want a new beginning. But this new beginning feels so out of reach that it's keeping you and has kept you in like this devil energy. I don't know if it's like attachment or distraction, like being unhappy, so unhappy with where you're at. It's almost like, okay, yeah, this is heavy. It's like being so unhappy with where you're at that almost like you're having to distract yourself from it in a way. Now, here's what you need to know. Just because things didn't go as planned, just because things didn't work out like you thought that they would or like you wanted them to, doesn't mean they're not working out. They're just working out in a way that's different than what you expected. That's why you have a win-win outcome as forecast. This is really heavy energy here for your past. It's like, I don't know exactly. But I do know that this new beginning has felt or seems very out of reach for you. But it's not. It's actually closer than you think it is. It's closer than you think it is. I have a pillow in my room. It says, expect miracles. And I literally just looked up and that's what I saw. And it was just like you expect miracles. Sagittarius, I feel like this is what this this reading is about. Like everything can change at any given moment. Everything can change at any given moment. And if, we're always, when you've been through so much, I feel like you've been often like expecting things to go wrong. But what if you expected positive outcomes? What if you believed in the impossible? What if you expected new beginnings that are beyond what you feel is possible right now? Okay. What does Sagittarius need to know about their current energy? Win-win out. Because, yeah, you have a win-win outcome as forecast. Current energy for Sagittarius, so win-win outcome is forecast. The Magician in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius, let's get real for a second. When you break down the law of attraction, what you think becomes what you believe. What you believe becomes how you act. How you act becomes what you create. Your thoughts create your beliefs, create your actions, create your reality. And when you look ahead at the life that you wish to live, I want to have the love that I deserve and desire. I want to have the financial abundance that I deserve and desire. I want to have my dream career. I want to, whatever the case may be. And if your first belief is that those things aren't possible, your actions are going to align with that. And whether or not you realize it, you will continue to create a life that reflects those beliefs back to you. That it's not possible, that you can't have it, that it's not good enough. And literally what this is saying is your doubt and your ability to create better for yourself, create a better relationship, attract a better financial situation, whatever the case may be, is literally keeping your actions in alignment with not having it. If we believe that things are possible, you will see opportunities in places that you wouldn't have seen opportunities before. But if you feel like it's not possible, or you can't get there, or it's not, you're not supported on that process, all you're going to see is obstacles. So you're going to say, well, here's all of the reasons why I can't do it. Here's all the reasons why I'm not good enough. Here's all the reasons why I'm not lovable. And then you're going to go and look at all of this proof from my past that furthers that belief. These failed relationships show me that I'm not capable of having the love that I deserve. These financial struggles that I'm used to show me that I'm not capable of having the financial abundance that I deserve. And we look at, our expectations of our future becomes a direct reflection of our past. But your past is not an indication of who you are or where you can go or what you can experience. It's merely an indication of what you've been taught to believe you are deserving of, what you've been taught to believe you're capable of, what you've been taught to believe is possible. So right now, you are actively fighting against your doubt in a better reality. And I know what that feeling feels like, and it's hopeless. Being like, oh, things are never going to get better. Things will never be as good as they once were. Or things will never be as good as they could have been, or things will never ever improve. They've always been bad. They're never going to improve. I know what that feeling is like, and it sucks, okay? For lack of a better word, it sucks. But I feel like that's a lot of what this reading is for, is to push you almost outside of the experience of what you're used to and into the belief of what's possible. Because the first step in creating anything that we desire, the life that we desire, the career we desire, financial situation, is you have to know that it's possible. You can doubt that it, you can face self-doubt, you can have anxieties about it all day long, but you have to know that it's possible, and it is possible for you. Per the law of oneness, what's possible for one person is possible for everyone. So if there is someone out there who is experiencing what you would like to experience, it is possible for you, and you can have that reality. So first step, check it off the list. Is it possible? Heck yeah. Okay, next step, what do I need to do to create it? And also knowing that everything is gonna work out. No matter where you land, everything's gonna be okay. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, what else does Sagittarius need to know about their current energy? High Priestess, the Eight of Cups. Your intuition is trying to move you, your higher self, your spiritual guidance, however it resonates with you, is trying to move you away from something and toward something else. Away from one experience and toward another. I want more on this Eight of Cups. You might be feeling called in a different direction, pulled in a different direction, receiving signs to start something, to leave something. Clarifying this Eight of Cups. But the reason there's no step, oh my gosh, oh my God, okay. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. Your intuition is calling you towards something, away from something. I don't know what it is. It might be both, away from something towards something else. And look at what this is in alignment with. Your wish fulfillment and your abundance here. Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles and Two of Wands. But the reason I feel like you're not choosing this path is because you're afraid. It's like you're afraid you'll fail, or you're like, I can't leave this relationship because I'll end up alone, or I can't start this business, I'll fail. And it's like you're looking at this outcome and you're already believing that it's not possible, which is causing you to not even move toward it, even though it's like meant for you. And if you don't know what this is talking about, the universe is saying there is a path, there is a way forward. Spirit there is a path being constructed for you, I guess is a good way of putting that. There's a path that's being constructed for you, and it will eventually reveal itself. Oof. But the thing is if you don't believe that whatever it is that you desire is possible, you're never going to see the path. So it's all about not looking at what it is that you desire and coming from this place of, oh, it's too good to be true. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm speaking to a collective that looks at their dreams, their hopes, their dreams, these desired outcomes, and the first thought is there's no way. That's too good to be true. Who listens to my readings and is like, oh, there's no way. This isn't meant for me. That's too good to be true. And especially for those of you who are currently thinking that way, I feel like this definitely is your reading. Current energy for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about their current energy? Things have fallen apart in order for better things to fall together for you. So that's why, so the Three of Pentacles here, and then, Four of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords. Things have fallen apart so better things can come together for you. So anything that has been lost, anything that you feel has been removed from your life, any experience where you feel you ended up worse off, the universe wasn't trying to take anything away from you. The universe is trying to open you up to better. The universe is trying to open you up to better here. Okay, so what does Sagittarius need to know moving forward? Because what is meant for you will never, ever pass you. Believe in the impossible with the Fool. Does Sagittarius need to know moving forward? Five of Cups in reverse, Hangman and the Chariot. You've got to surrender to where life is currently trying to take you, Sagittarius. And know that you will not be disappointed when you get to where this is taking you. This is like the classic surrender to the journey, trust the process, and the outcome will be revealed. Because the more that we try to force and control situations, the more that we'll actually block ourselves from what it is that we're trying to create in the first place. So the surrendering and the letting go, it's like, this is very like go with the flow kind of energy. Be open to the flow of life. Be open to where this is taking you and know that it's taking you to better places, better experiences. I like it. And I feel like it's very, this can sound, I still keep hearing like, this feels too good to be true. This sounds too good to be true. This is too good to be true. And I feel like that belief within itself is what's keeping you from the flow that is going to take you there. It's almost like, okay, you know, I said there's a path that's being constructed for you, right? It's like this path that's being constructed. Think of it as like a current. It's this current of water, and it just takes you to wherever it is that you desire. But you don't believe this current exists. So you don't go searching for it. You don't go looking for this current because you don't think that it's possible. You don't think it exists. But this whole time, the universe is trying to draw you to this current, bring you closer to this path, get you to step into this current. And then once you do step into this current, you have to let go and not worry about where it's taking you and know that it's going to take you exactly where you're supposed to be. That's, I feel like, the best way to sum up this energy. What else does Sagittarius need to know moving forward? But surrendering to the flow, surrendering to whatever outcome, like being open to whatever outcome happens, knowing that the outcome is going to be exactly what you want it to be. A win-win outcome is forecast. Like no matter what, it might not look like exactly what you have in mind, but it'll be exactly what's meant for you, which will ultimately bring you the greatest amount of fulfillment, because it's what is meant for your soul. What does Sagittarius need to know moving forward? But man, Sagittarius, you're expecting disappointment. You have the Five of Wands with the Five of Cups in reverse. The expectation of disappointment keeps you resisting moving in a new direction. It's like I don't want to say it's like, why would I even try? Because I don't think that you have that mentality at all. But it's almost like, why would I believe this time would be different? Why would I believe that things could turn out different when you've experienced so much disappointment for so long? It's almost like you're resisting this current when this current is taking you exactly where you want to go. It's just that you don't understand the path to get there. So there's all of this fear and this anxiety about like, well, how are things going to be okay? Where is this going to take me? Where am I going to end up? And I get that more than anything. Trust me, I get that. But that's why the universe is saying, let go, surrender to the experience, surrender to the journey. And it's going to take you to better places than you even know. But it's like, you're resisting it. Make a wish and give it over. This is what I want to experience. I want to experience unconditional love. I want to experience financial freedom. I want to experience peace. Give it over. All right, universe, take me there. Show me the way. And then, wait for that current to show up, whether it's a business venture or, a random date with someone. I don't know. Step into that current. Trust the process. What does Sagittarius need to know moving forward? Expect miracles. That's what this is. Expect miracles. Does Sagittarius need to know moving forward? Don't expect disappointment. Expect miracles. Your expectations are the root of your results here, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, the Lovers. This is trying to take you to what it is that aligns with your worth, what it is that you're deserving of, what it is that aligns with like your value. You know, I will say our life is a reflection of what we believe is possible, and what we believe is possible is a reflection of what we believe we deserve. So when you're starting to doubt what's possible for you, get into, okay, why don't I think I'm deserving of it? Why don't I think I'm deserving of good things? Why don't I think I'm deserving of love or of having that experience that this person has that I desire? Because if it's possible for them, it's possible for you. So why don't you think you're deserving of it? Why do you think other people are more deserving than you are? You know, get into these questions and they can take you to the answers, because all of this, that current, think of it as like aligning with your higher self, aligning with alignment. That current is your alignment, but you have to step into that current, aligning with, you know, your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with the possibility instead of the expectation of disappointment, which isn't easy at all. But I feel like that's why you have believe in the impossible as like a key message in this. Okay. I'm going to hop on over to the extended. This extended, we're going to look at what can you do right now to ensure you're moving forward in alignment with your higher self. Thank you so much, as always, Sagittarius, for your support of my channel. I do obviously hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing today. And as always, I wish you nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. All right. I thought my mic went away because it was blending with my shirt. Okay. Bye, Sagittarius.